Cattle rearing is one of the best agri-economic activities that can produce daily income and profits at all. So today we have the 5 best ways on how you can care for your cattle. Having cattle at home and raise them gently is one of the most rewarding if at all you want to feed your family with a sustainable food. However, it is more important to learn how you should care for your cattle in order to make it best rewarding even before purchasing your first herd. If you want to start rearing your cows and bulls, there are some things you should put in mind. Before the cattle are driven to grazing land, one should prepare the grazing land by making suitable paddocks. You should be able to provide cattle with feed, clean water and disease-free environment with the help of the vet doctor. It is a great idea to work with an experienced vet doctor in the subsequent sections. According to Karin Lindquist, some of the best ways to care for your cattle are explained in depth. 1. Provide enough acres per animal for pasture grazing. At least a minimum space of 2 acres of grassland can be provided, especially if the cattle is to be fed on grass. A lot of space is needed to aid the free movement of cattle during grazing. Sometimes drought may occur and grass can dry up. Therefore, a large piece of land can be a better idea. Secondly, give your cattle extra feed if you have less or small space. Having a small space for your cattle calls for supplement foods, for example grains. This is because the available grass in the little space you have is not enough for the cattle. Therefore, one should inquire from the vet doctor the type and amount of feed that is enough for the cattle. Thirdly, determine how many paddocks on the land you need to design. Scrutinize your land, then divide and separate it in 2 square-shaped paddocks with alleys between them. This is done according to the amount of cattle one has. Nevertheless, you should consider the location of water holes and stations to avoid the cattle trekking up and down in search for water. Fourthly, give your cattle access to high-ground shelter. Provide a safe shelter for the cattle, especially during the rain seasons. You can construct a shelter and fence it with a roof. This can keep the cattle safe and dry. Moreover, you can mark out manure regularly in order to reduce the spread of pests and diseases among the cattle. Last but not least, supply fresh water and source of salt for your cattle. On a daily basis, cattle needs access to between 1 to 2 gallons of fresh water per 100 pounds of body weight. Therefore, a lot of water can be needed in every paddock. If a stream of water or a river passes through the paddock, you should construct a ramp to help the cows access water easily without polluting it. Additionally, cattle need to ingest salt daily since they can't store it in their bodies. This is good for their health. Fill the feeder with a fortified mineral salt mixture and place it where the cattle sleep.